What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cisco and J Mac for U3 Sports Talk. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for our weekly NFL picks for Week 5. J Mac, brother, how you doing?
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I know.
It's gonna be a good weekend, man. Action packed, bro.
Boy, jam packed. We got some good
No,
football. We got some fights going on, man.
yeah,
I know. I am definitely excited about what's going on next, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah. Somebody's getting their ass whooped this weekend. So, in more than one way, man. There's gonna be some teams that get their ass whooped. There's gonna be a particular fighter get his ass whooped. And you might get your ass whooped on these picks. Okay, I'm just.
So let's go. So let's jump into it then. Let's jump into it and make sure if you ask me for a stat, J Mac, I'm gonna make sure I give you the wrong one. But as always, we appreciate you guys watching in. Just make sure if you guys, this is your first time listening to us or checking out our videos, make sure you like, click, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at U3 Sports Talk and on YouTube as well. So let's get into it, bro. Ready?
Get it. Let's get it, bro.
All right, let's get it. First up, we got the Jets at the Falcons. This is going to be an early morning game. This is at 8:30 in the morning or 7:30 in the morning Central Time in London. What you got on this one, bro?
I got by the time I get up that morning, I'll know that the Jets have upset the Atlanta Falcons. I don't even think, even if they win, I don't think it's an upset. I don't even think it's called an upset. Calvin Ridley, the number one receiver for Atlanta, is going to be gone. Wilson has been playing better football lately. And they almost beat the Jets have almost won a couple of games this year, so it's about time. They actually have won. They won last week, I believe.
Yeah, neither team is really outstanding. I think Matt Ryan is a better quarterback, but I don't know what to say. They're both at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to defense. But the Jets seem to turn the ball over more. They're -6. I'm going with ATL just to be different, bro. You know what I mean?
Don't have to be different, man. But this is, we're in America, man, where, freedom of choice, right?
And usually my choice is the best choice, but moving on. All right, next up, we got Green Bay versus the Bengals. What you got? So this one right here, I think is going to be an interesting matchup. I got the Bengals in this one. The reason why I seem to have Bengals, I think Joe Burrow he's playing out of his mind right now. As of right now, Cincinnati has the better defense. They're 9th against the run and top 15 when it comes to the pass or passing. Green Bay is up +2 on the differential, but Jair Alexander is hurt too, right? Or Alexander might be.
No, he's not playing.
He's not playing.
Jair's not playing. And Lazarius is not playing. The linebacker.
Yeah, and they just signed your boy Jalen Smith, right?
Right.
So yeah, so for me, this one right here, I think this one points. Unless you got Green Bay, you got Aaron Rodgers, you always have a chance. Me, I'm going with the Bengals on this one.
I'm going with Green Bay. Green Bay, like the Patriots, are a plug-and-play team.
Mm-hmm.
When one goes down, they just got somebody else, next man up type of things. Plus, you got Aaron Rodgers. The offense is pretty solid. Not glaring injuries on the offensive side. I'm going with that bad man with that discount double check, man. Bring it back, man. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it looks like they're I guess Bakhtiari, is he still injured? Their main lineman, offensive lineman?
Yeah, he is. He's still injured.
Is he out for the year?
I don't know. I think the last time is still up in the air.
Okay.
But he's not coming back no time soon.
Yeah. I mean, offensive ranking, like I said, I just think I'm going with Bengals this one. Moving on. Titans at Jacksonville. I don't know if this is overseas too. I don't think it is. But Titans at Jacksonville. I don't know what to say about this one, bro. Just that I probably won't be watching it. Yeah, I probably won't be watching it, bro. neither team blows you away and take away differential. They can't generate anything on the defensive side. The only thing they have going for the Titans have going for them, is their rushing attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Who you picking?
I really want to lean to Jacksonville, bro. I really do. I really do. Just because I don't know. I think it'll be a division rivalry game. I think they're gonna play for more than what they have, or that all that. Yeah, I'm going Titans, bro. Titans.
I'm going Titans. But this game's really not interesting at all to me. I'd rather, we've had anytime you got a professional team this early in the season, and we got to talk about the head coach, and his off the field activities. I ain't got time.
See, nobody got time for that.
Yeah, ain't got time for it.
All right, we'll make quick work of this one. You and I agree on the Titans. So we're both right on that one, right? So next up will be the Detroit Lions at the Minnesota Vikings. I got Minnesota on this one. I understand they lost a close game to Cleveland, but Cleveland's a better caliber team on the defensive side. I think the Vikings have been in every game. This has probably just been one play away on either side of the ball to really get them over the hump. So me, I'm going with Minnesota on this one, bro. What you got?
Detroit's been in a lot of games too. That they've lost. But I'm not a Jared Goff fan. I don't think you are either.
No, I wouldn't be.
But Minnesota has been injured. Dalvin Cook can't stay healthy. Man, this one's a tough one. Where are they playing?
At Minnesota.
No, I got Minnesota.
Yeah.
I got Minnesota, straight up. I don't think it's going to be a watch. This is going to be the pick that I'm going to regret, but I believe it's going to be close.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook's playing right now, and Dalvin Cook he's listed as playing. When it comes to really just the better side of the ball,
they're better.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, but when it comes to defense, both of them are almost identical. But Minnesota just doesn't turn the ball over. So yeah, we both got Minnesota on this one. This one, I think it'll be a close game, rivalry game, but you never can tell these days.
Right.
All right, next up was going to be this is going to be an important game, right? This is going to be the Denver Broncos at Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me get you some updated information, man, real quick if you don't mind. Let's see. I want to see if your boy is going to be out. And Bridgewater is questionable. Gordon III is questionable. Judy's on IR. Joel's on IR. He's the left linebacker. And their tight end's out with a hamstring issue. On the Pittsburgh side, Sutton, Davis, and Washington, wide receivers growing. They're both out, but they're not really. I don't think they're really impactful with that impactful player. Washington, he does have good games. I don't know. I mean, if it comes down to the defense making the play, I mean, who do you choose? I mean, Denver's +2 in turnovers. They're 6th against the pass and 5th against the run. And if that's the case, if Denver doesn't have to worry about Pittsburgh running the ball, I think it's Denver all the way for me.
Steel curtain, man.
Why are you making that call? Like their offenses are pretty much futile.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
I think coaching is going to out. I think Tom's going to out. Yeah, I think he's going to out coach Denver's coaching.
Fangio.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to scheme. I think it's going to come down to does the Steelers want to fall? They only won one game so far, right?
Yeah, but they did beat Buffalo.
Do they want to fall down to 1-4 So I'm going with Steel Curtain. Just surely uh, this is a make or break game for them if they want to make any type of rebound.
Yeah. Well, I think TJ Watt is scheduled to play. So I mean, he is a difference maker. So if he has a big game, then okay, I got you. But I just want to see how legit Denver is, so I'm going with Denver on this one.
Right.
Uh, yeah, I have to on this one. You know, it's -1 Denver. Yeah. I think it's a picking game, like we've said before. Next up, we got Miami at Tampa Bay, aka Tampa Bay. I'm pretty sure somebody's mad I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay on this one. I just Jacoby Brissett. So wait, hold on. Let me backtrack on that one. Let me backtrack because Tampa has a lot of injuries to their secondary. Jacoby Brissett is a functional passer. Yeah, I'm still going with Tampa Bay, man. I gotta go with Tampa Bay. There's no way I can go against that. I had -13 though. I'm not doing that, but yeah. Gronkowski is out.
Yeah. I figured that. Actually, this is a good game for him to be out. They're not going to have any problems with Miami. I don't believe. Um, yeah, a good friend of mine is going to this game. I just called him yesterday. He said he's on his way down. Him and some friends are going to meet down there and go to this game. So,
Yeah, they're starting the cornerback or Davis. He's out, and Winfield Jr. safety. He's out with concussion as well. So that's half of a already bad secondary.
Yeah.
And we're talking about like they're like I don't want to say historically bad, but they're bad.
Yeah, no doubt.
But can Miami pull it out?
No, they cannot. They can pull out when the game is over with and drive back to Miami. That's what they can do.
All right.
Or fly.
I got you. So you going with Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I'm going with Tampa.
Right. All right. Next one's another tough one, bro. Looking at Saints at Washington. So to me, the Washington football team has been the most disappointing team this season. However, I don't get their defense. I don't know, man. I'm gonna toss this one up to you. Let me know if you need to know any stats. I'm punting this one to your side to see how you go with this one.
I'm going Saints. Saints didn't look too well last week. They looked very good the week before. The week before that, they didn't look too good. Then we know how good they look week one. I think they continue this seesaw. Washington, disappointment. No way I'm picking Washington. Even though I do believe that defensive line that was so hyped, they will start to figure it out as the season goes further. But I don't trust their offense. Heineke, I mean, they just got a bunch of players that nobody even talks about. They're stuck up there in Washington. Nah, they're not winning, man. They're gonna have a top 5 pick next year.
Yeah. Yeah. My only problem with that, man, is just I don't know if the Saints play calling is preventing James Winston to shine a little bit more, or James Winston is just being too careful because he doesn't want to blow this opportunity, right? He doesn't want to, get cut or whatever. So that's my main thing about that. That's my catch up on this one. Saints have a better defense. Go ahead.
You said play calling?
Yeah, either play calling or him just trying to check down to make sure he doesn't make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying too hard. It's not coming natural for him as of yet. Yeah, New Orleans, as far as defense is concerned, they look pretty good. Let me check on the key injuries for you real quick. This will be played at Washington. Oh man, Armstead's still out. and their center McCoy's out as well. Yeah, I couldn't tell you one person from the Washington football team. Oh, we got one of the guards. The knee MCL is out. Everybody else is pretty much questionable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Saints. I'm gonna join you on that one, man. Saints. That one seems like it's going to be or could be pickup-ish, or it could be an upset.
What's the line?
Ooh, good question. The line is, as of right now, 2.5 points. Saints. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that much faith in the Saints, and to be honest, I don't either. But if you keep going, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, ultimately you're going to be average. You're not going to make the playoffs. So I'm looking for more consistency out of the Saints.
Sure.
And you're right. Opening in the playbook is it should be something that Sean Payton should want to do, because you don't get another 21-22 season. You only get one of them, right?
Yeah, right.
So, it's the same thing about the Seahawks. Play calling was horrible. Worst play caller. Pete Carroll is one of the worst play callers in the last 5 years, man. That's just the facts.
When you blew it on the Super Bowl, that was it for me.
Yeah. And even last night, they're going for it on 4th and 2 with a run right up the middle with Mr. Aaron Donald standing right there waiting on you.
And no Chris Carson, right?
No Carson. No, that was pretty smart. So I got the Saints. I just want them to start building on consistency.
Yeah. Next up, I got the Saints too. We're going on that one. Next up, we got the Eagles at the Panthers. I think the signing of Stephon Gilmore will definitely pay dividends. I think their defense, the overall defense for the Panthers, have been playing. They're playing hungry. Sam Darnold although he has made turnovers, but he's played exceptionally well, especially last week. He rushed for 2 touchdowns. I think he threw for 1 or 2 more. I really like the system that they're in. I just think, it's just going to take a little bit more time to I expect them to beat the bad teams. I don't expect them to beat the good teams. So I think they're going to be better than the Saints, but they can mess around, catch a streak late, and sneak into the playoffs. I got the Panthers in this one, bro.
What's the line?
3.5.
Panthers. 3.5.
Yeah, Panthers. Yeah. I mean, it's still a picking game because they don't know how these injuries are going to affect the Panthers as of right now. But top rank. Yeah, boxing on mine, don't I? But PFF has the Panthers team overall ranked 15th and the Philadelphia Eagles 28th.
I'm going with Philly. The reason being is Philly, their record may not be conducive to what they actually are.
Yeah.
They play with a lot of fight, a lot of heart. The defense is very good. Jalen Hurts is getting better as a quarterback. Yeah, he makes a lot of mistakes, but he is not afraid. Mm-hmm. I do believe that if they can get some form of running game to help them out, control the clock, I think they can beat Carolina. Carolina's vulnerable right now without all of their offensive weapons.
Yeah, and they got two quarterbacks out. Horn, who was having a great year, who I thought was a great draft pick, he's on IR, injured reserve. Yep. Here's an interesting fact, though, me comparing the two quarterbacks between Hurts and Darnold, right? So passer rating when pocket is clean, your boy Hurts is 100.1. Darnold is 99.3. Passer rating while under pressure will be 103 points. Hurts while under pressure, passer rating of 103.6. Sam Darnold 85. I think it just adds to Hurts. Like I said, that I mentioned his escapability. Big time throw or turnover worthy plays. They're both about the same. Hurts, 2.67% of the time. Darnold 2.96. So I think you go either way. I think whichever quarterback plays the best.
Yeah,
I think. But my problem with their the Eagles is their offensive line is just bladder. It's been blasted, bro. Brooks just got he's on IR. Sumalo, the guard, he's injured reserve. They're out, and then their tackle Johnson, he's out for personal reasons. I think it's maybe I don't know if it's COVID related or if it's personal reason, but he's out as well. That's 3 offensive linemen that are out. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I can't.
That's tough.
That's 2. I don't know which one to start per se.
That's tough.
But that's 3 offensive linemen. Either way it goes, I don't. But I know for sure that their guard, the Sugimalo, he's a starter. He's pretty high. He's pretty great. Yeah, man. I don't know about that one.
That's tough, man. So that's yeah. I'm still gonna go with the Eagles.
Okay, no worries there. Next one, man. I think it's gonna be an interesting game. Next one's gonna be an interesting game. The Bears at the Raiders. The Raiders. The Raiders. Hey, man. Motherfuckers talking shit about your boy Derek Carr, bro. if you smack him around, he gonna fold. Money line though is 5.5 to the Raiders. Every PFF, excuse me, PFF has obviously they offense wise and I think defensive wise they actually have them. I don't know, man. I'm looking to see McCoy's on his reserve. We already knew that, but he got hit with he's gonna be hit with suspension. I was looking to see if I thought Mac was going to be out, but Mac is playing then, huh?
Yeah,
he's playing. So, I thought Montgomery, him being out, was going to hamper Chicago. Yeah. Who you going with this one, bro?
I got LA. I mean, Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'll take Vegas too. I hope they'll have a good team. I hope it'll be a good game. I'm just really interested in seeing how your boy does as of right now. I mean, they're almost similar. Chicago is better against the run, and they're +2 on takeaway differentials. So I think Montgomery not being there is going to hurt. It's going to hurt that. It's going to hurt them not being able to run the ball. So yeah, we're both on Vegas on this one, bro.
Right.
Oh, next game. Ooh, this almost feels like one of our Madden simulations. We got SB versus Khalil on this one. /week.
Yeah.
We got the Browns at the Chargers. Yeesh. Woo. One team is really good at ball control or running the ball. That's your boy. That's the Browns. One team is really bad at stopping the run. That's the Chargers. However, we'll get out the quarterback. Well, the Chargers are superior. When it comes to quarterback versus quarterback, I got the Chargers. So, my friend, J-Mac, punting this one over to you again. My line is standby. My line is like 1.6 or 2.5. Yeesh.
What are they playing?
The Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Damn, I want you to go with the Browns. I don't want to pick against the Chargers, man. I just
this is the only week I'm giving the Chargers. I don't want to pick against the Browns.
So pick the Browns.
You know what? I'm gonna pick the Browns.
Yes, I feel good on this one.
There you go. I'm gonna give you a wish, man. I'm picking the Browns. I think the Browns go in there and run the damn just like you said, run the ball down their throat. If they don't, it's gonna be a long night because Herbert is gonna pick their ass apart. It's really that simple. If the game is down to where Baker Mayfield has to be the sole decision maker to whether their team wins or loses, they're gonna lose.
I totally agree with that, and that's my only. I'm hoping that it can turn into a shootout, and I think if it does do that, I think it favors the Chargers, right? Because that means you're taking Chubb and not necessarily Kareem Hunt. You don't take necessarily Kareem Hunt out of the game, but you're taking Chubb out of the game. He's really
you do and you don't. If it's a shootout, that means the point differential is not that far, right? We're talking about 7 to 10 points at most. You can still use him in the red zone. You can still use him around goal, real tight red zone situations, and you can still use him. You can run him. I mean, he's a workhorse. Kareem Hunt is too, man. They got a great running game. I just don't want Baker Mayfield throwing 50 times a game.
Man, let me tell you something. The passer rating for Mayfield when he's clean is 105.
Yeah,
Beautiful, right? But when he's under
yeah,
pressure, it's 32.8 passer
yeah.
rating this season,
That's what
guys.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I
That's
don't
what I'm
like that.
saying. And if I'm the coach, um, I'm putting I'm putting a lot of uh, check down plays in for him. Because you got to think, man, running quarterbacks or mobile quarterbacks or quarterbacks who are not that comfortable in the pocket, they need those check downs, right?
Right, but we're
They
not
need
calling
they
it different.
need
We get
they
to mobile
need
quarterback.
somebody to almost like a bodyguard. They need someone close by them at all times. So,
We're not calling Baker Mayfield a mobile quarterback.
well, not necessarily, but he can take off when he has to. He
Yeah,
he can he can he can go he can throw outside of the pocket. He can extend
he couldn't.
plays.
He couldn't last week against the Mets. He was
He
missing
looked
wide
he
open
looked
passes, bro.
yeah, he looked bad last week. But the point is he will go out there. I just want him to have somebody out there that's not 15, 20 yards down the field to catch it. I need somebody 5 to 7 yards.
Yeah, I think this is the Chargers, one of the Chargers' stiffest. I think both. I think obviously Cleveland's play the more quality opponents. I would say so
Yeah.
far. I mean, the Chargers did beat the Chiefs. They beat the Raiders. I thought they beat the Raiders handily. Then nobody's giving them credit about the Chargers. I think that the Cowboy game was them losing it. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're on different sides of this one, bro. We'll have to see on this one, man. I think it's a big game. All right. Next up, Giants at the Cowboys. I feel like we're on our Madden simulation piece, bro. But so we got the New York Giants versus the Cowboys. Um, yeah, I really want to pick the Giants, but I'm gonna go with the safe pick here. Just go Cowboys. Uh, Daniel Jones hasn't, though he still turns the ball over. I don't think he's as bad as he was last year up until this point. So he's coachable. They've been in every single game that they've played in. They've only lost by either a last second field goal or something else. So they're not shooting themselves in the foot this much, but it's -7 Cowboys to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys on this one, bro.
Yeah, me too. I'm not even going to waste my time.
Yeah, I think it'll be closer game than what people think, but we'll have to see that, man. Next up, San Fran at the Cardinals. This is another big NFC West game. With LA winning last week puts them right now in first place.
Let me guess. This is your upset pick of the week.
Well, Kittle's doubtful. Oy. All of our worthy Greenlaw, he's on injured reserve. Trey Lance is starting. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with the home cooking this. I'm going with the Cards on this one, bro. Trey Lance first start. It's gonna be on the road. We'll see. But overall, the last five games, you know, uh, San Fran won last year 2012, and they won last year. They split. Year before that, or in 19, they San Fran won both games, and then before that, Arizona won. So it's gonna be a tight game, bro. What you got? You said the Cards?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kyler Murray, the top two or three players in the running for MVP. I'm sticking with Cardinals, man.
Yeah, boy, I just want somebody to hit that motherfucker. Just hit him.
You got to catch him first.
Yeah, see, my problem is that if I'm a coach and I have to deal with a quarterback like a Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson or a Kyler Murray, don't let them skip up because what they do, and they use the sideline to their benefit, right? Because they know if they get hit, they're gonna get a 15-yard penalty, whatever with that. But I feel if you just knock them out one good time, you ain't gotta be a cheap shot, but just hit them. They'll remember that and they'll get out of bounds a lot faster next time they think about running. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going with the home cooking this time. It's -5 to the Cardinals. We got a lot of injuries on our side. Hopefully, Kittle will be able to come in and play. He still hasn't caught a pass since week 8 of last year. Touchdown pass is.
Man. Yeah, they got to get him going, man. If they don't, it'll be a long season for y'all, man.
Yeah. Next up, Buffalo at the Chiefs. The Chiefs proving they can't stop a motherfucking. They can't. They can't. Their defense is horrendous. They can't. Excuse me. They can't do anything to stop the other team, right? However, I am not convinced on Buffalo and Josh Allen. So putting on this side, bro. I went first last time, so I need you to kick it off. I mean,
KC, right?
They're in KC. The last time that they played, right? The last time, I think
he beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but not only that, the Pittsburgh beat Buffalo. They beat them in Buffalo. They beat them in Pittsburgh. They beat them in Buffalo.
I think in Buffalo.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but they've been blowing out these bad teams. And I'm not saying Kansas City's a great team, but you have to almost match them score for score. But
Yeah.
man,
I got KC anyway.
You got KC?
Yeah, because KC is one of those teams that, the defense, they never came into the season saying that they were going to shut everybody down. We know their defense is horrible. However, that defense is trying to improve, but they're a team that play to the level of their competition sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you sort of you ever see in basketball where you have a superior team and you check the score and all of a sudden you're like, why is Detroit leading the Brooklyn Nets by 3? That's because they're just playing down to their competition. But and then next thing you know, the Brooklyn Nets will wind up blowing out the Phoenix Suns or something like that. A top tier team in the league. I think this is going to be the same type of thing. I think KC, if they can protect Josh Allen, Mahomes, it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, well,
good luck covering those receivers.
Well, Buffalo has made a concerted effort to get better on the defensive side of the ball, and so far it's paid off. Right now, they're the top 5 in both against the pass and against the rush. But I think this might be a bit of hyperbole because of who they played. They played the Washington football team. They rolled them, right? And I forgot who they played the week prior to that, but it wasn't a very good team. The only team that they played that was of some note they lost to, that's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right.
But I don't know if the offense can make up for against Trayvon Diggs and Emmanuel Sanders. And they found a running game. They're top 5 in rushing so far.
Yeah, I got KC, man. I'll see what Josh Allen does throughout the season. We'll see what he does in this game. I don't think he's going to play bad. I think he's going to do well. I think this is going to be an actual shootout game. I just don't think you can outgun KC.
I'm going to, man. My heart's trying to go with KC, but my head's going to go Buffalo. I'm going to go Buffalo, bro. I'm definitely going to go Buffalo this time. Man, I don't want to go Buffalo, but we'll see. I don't want to go Buffalo at all. I don't like that. I think Josh Allen, man, he's too prone. He seemed to be getting back his old ways and everything, so we shall see. All right. Next up, my Buddha. Your Colts are traveling to the Baltimore Ravens. It's J-Mac versus Tiffany in this one, bro. This is Madden simulation right now. I have him, even though with everything Kyle Murray's doing, yes, he's right now in first place at MVP. But right there on his heels, or number 2 in my book, as far as MVP. And I know I said I would give Lamar Jackson the MVP. He is busting his hump. I love what he's doing, man. I really, really do. I really like what he's doing. With that being said, I'll leave the floor to you, sir, because this is your team.
Colts are traveling to Baltimore because they like seafood. That's about it. They in Baltimore got great seafood, so I'm not even no cap on that. So I like my Colts. I like what they did last week. Carson Wentz threw for over 200 yards. They got the dub, but I just don't see them marching into Baltimore and getting the W. Lamar Jackson is playing very, very good basketball. I mean, football. He's not. I just saw something, and he's not turning the ball over at a high clip. The defense is playing solid. They're not playing great, but they're playing solid. They're not they're not hurting the time of possession for Baltimore. So unless the Colts can control the ground game, I think they may blow it out, man.
Yeah, I think it's all about getting pressure, right? You gotta get pressure on. They gotta be able to generate pressure when it comes to Carson Wentz. Because if you leave him a clean pocket, he's gonna pick you apart. And with the defense and the secondary that they have, but it's just I don't know what weapons you guys have except for Taylor to really help Wentz out and getting the ball down the field. I think that's where the weakest point is for the Ravens. You know what, man? This one, I'm gonna go against you, bro. You got the Ravens, and I go with the Ravens. Man, I don't do that.
Yeah, don't waste that pick.
Okay, first of all, this is not Skip. This is not Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. You ain't finna talk me into that crazy.
Don't waste that pick, man. Don't waste it.
Man, Ravens and Ravens. Yeah, I think we're pretty good, bro.
You got to think, man. Right now, and even though it's just week 5, we are starting to see the shape ups.
Right.
Teams that we're already starting to see that are going to be making playoff pushes. Unless I see anything out of the Colts, maybe 2-3 game winning streak, I got them in like not the bottom tier, but next to the bottom tier as of right now. They still can, like I said, go on a streak, but I don't see it right now. They're not as impressive to me right now.
Yeah, I just think that it's you're right. So I agree with everything you just said, and that's the reason why I'm going with the Ravens. Yeah. They just can't. You just for I don't know. There's not enough consistency or data sample size for me to say, hey, the Colts are going to be this.
Right.
We have project them to at least be in competition for to win the division. Right now, they're not even close to competition, right? So yeah, I'm going with the Ravens as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes U3 Sports NFL Picks of the Week. Like we said before, we are jam packed this weekend. We got great football coming up Sunday. We got really tight games, some division games. We also have a big fight coming up, boxing match, a trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Man, give me your thoughts on that real quick, bro.
Well, I just watched the weigh-in. Both fighters look good, man. Fury's coming in at 277. Well, he weighed last night. I mean, his weigh-in was 277, which is heavy, but Wilder's heavy. He's the heaviest he's been. He's at 238 right now. So he might even come to the fight tomorrow, maybe 250.
Woo! I mean, if they've been training for like the last year and a half, man. I mean, or damn near 2 years.
I tell you this, it's looking like they're gonna be throwing some brick layers, man. There's some big motherfuckers, man.
911.
I ain't gonna lie, there's some big dudes, man, and
some big boys. Hey, either way, I'm pulling out a gun if I gotta look at them in the dark alley, bro.
6'9", 6'9", 6'9".
6'7". Wilder is 6'7". Yeah.
Hey,
and athletic.
Yeah.
Athletic should be a defensive end in playing football as well. Yeah. He should think about doing dual sports, bro. Somehow, some way.
I ain't gonna lie, he's chiseled. He's ready to go. They was talking trash to each other. Some of the undercards are gonna be. Don't give me the line. I don't know who they are.
Bro, I have. This is the first fight I've never paid attention to the undercards.
But I did see a few weigh-ins, and it's looking like it's gonna be a great night for fighting, man.
Yeah, I agree. And if you watch any of our podcasts or our broadcasts, over the last year, I guess I've been against Deontay Wilder. Khalil says because I'm a hater. I just say because he's a fucking fanboy and he can't see the fucking truth. But I do respect Khalil and everything he gives me when it comes to boxing because he does have knowledge. He has participated in the game and he has done this before. So I listen to those that are experts. He knows a lot. He knows more than anybody that's on our panel. Me personally, man, I think all Deontay Wilder has to do, man, is just jab. And I'm not talking about that stuff like it doesn't have to be a Larry Holmes jab, right? But it could be a Lennox Lewis jab, a Klitschko jab. Because I think once you have to worry about the other hand, you forget about Mr. Right. And then there's no and then if he because he is obviously I think he is quicker, he is more athletic than Tyson Fury. So if he's able to I remember watching one time with Mike Tyson, he was explaining to a guy how he didn't necessarily when the guy was bigger than him, he didn't necessarily go for when he jabbed, he doesn't jab at the face, he jabbed at the body. He jabbed the body, turn around and try to dig into him, right? I think if Wilder does that, bro, it's a fucking wrap. But if he goes in there emotional, wanting to try to take somebody's head off, it's Fury all day. I got Fury by decision, but I don't 278. He said he plans to get to 300, 290, 300 before during the fight.
Yeah,
or at least 290. That's a lot of weight to carry around 12 rounds, 3 minutes per round. That's a lot of weight. I bet. However, if he gets into the later rounds, I got Wilder. If it gets into that 7th, 8th round, and you can tell Tyson Fury is visibly tired from hanging all that weight, I'll take Wilder. But overall, I think Tyson Fury is a superior boxer with a superior gym. I think I'm going Tyson Fury on this one. And no, I'm not a fucking Deontay Wilder hater.
No, I'm not saying you are. But you did confuse me a little bit. I don't see how Fury can win the fight if it goes to a decision. If it goes that far into the fight and that heavy, I don't see how he can win it. I see his ass getting dropped around the 4th or 5th round, to be honest. If not that, if Fury survives to the 8th, I don't think it goes much further than the 8th. I don't think if Fury is not able to get Wilder backing up, he's in trouble. Wilder can't fight backing up.
No, he can't. Man, you're so right now, bro.
He is in trouble. Because you don't want Wilder coming at you. And, once he gets that confidence, we've seen plenty drop once he gets his confidence, like he kicks into another gear. However, Fury has fared very well versus Wilder in both fights. So I'm not going to sit here and act like it's just a conclusion, but I do have Wilder knocking him out 5-8.
If it comes, yeah. So if it's late again, let me make sure I made myself clear. So I think I got Tyson Fury by decision, right? Especially if it's hold on one second. I got your boy Fury winning by decision. But I think the opportunity for Wilder to win the fight would be toward the between the 8th and 11th round. Because if he's starting to suck on that win, boof, and he works the fucking body, that'd be great. But I got Tyson Fury winning the fight.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to go into that long ass synchronically about boxing.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I know you love the sport. I do too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge fight, one of the biggest there is. J-Mac, man, that's all I have, bro. You got anything else before you take us out of here?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all check us out on Monday, Super Bowl. Right. Madden tournament on Monday, Super Bowl, Madden Super Bowl Monday, as well as Monday Night Football live stream. We got SB versus T Streets, man. So that's the Chargers. How you say it? The Chargers.
The Chargers.
Versus the damn Patriots. Why did I say that?
I know.
I don't know. Maybe because Tom Brady it's still Tom Brady residue there. But hey, it's been a good tournament so far. And if you haven't checked us out, check out the Madden simulations that we came up with. You really like it. You really dig it. So I'm looking forward to this one, man. I got T Streets in this game.
I hear you, man. I just don't know how you go against Patrick Mahomes with all them weapons, bro.
Because it's Madden.
Man, because it's mad. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't go get that, dog. I'm talking about when people can when they're rolling this way and they can just throw a no look pass 90 yards down the field and it's a fucking dot. Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm going SB on this one. SB. I think him and I are aligned on how the Chargers look this year as far as in the real game, in the real world. But I'm going to go with SB on this one, bro.
No doubt about it, man.
All right. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us once again. On behalf of myself and J-Mac, we love to thank you guys for joining us once again for our weekly picks. Hopefully I can do a little catch up. And one day, I think when we get close to being tied, that's when I'll display the overall numbers.
Yeah. Just keep sending me texts saying F you and all that other stuff. That means that'll let me know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's awesome, bro. I ain't got nothing to say. I want to get off because Monday morning when I come in, a perfect 16 for 16. I don't want no static from fucking J-Mac. All right? On behalf of E3 Sports, I'm Cisco. That's J-Mac. We'll holler at you guys. Peace.
Y'all be safe.